Well, hey folks, welcome to part 2. We're going to get ready to Gibson. Stop it. My cat, he's trying to help today. So what we're going to do today, Gibson, dude. Alright, we're going to try this again. He's adamant that he's going to help today. So what we're doing, I'm going to glue this up pretty soon. I'm letting my fish glue kind of get warmed up. It's been in the refrigerator. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to try to clean this fretboard up. Now, I'm just using a sanding sponge like you can get at, a hardware store for like drywall. These work pretty good. Gibson. Ooh. So, I'm just doing light motions over this, trying to get it, just cleaned up and get some of this gunk off it. I removed the knot too up here so I can go all the way across it, which is big. You want to get it all cleaned out, and I'm going to have to clean all these fret slots out too as well. Gibson, stop it. And then I'm going to measure the actual width of the slot, and we're going to order some fret wire for it. So this isn't taking anything off really. It's more of just like a cleaning pass really, just to get some of that old residue and gunk off it. And like I said, I'm just doing this while I'm waiting. It needs to be done. And then we're going to concentrate on fixing the crack and gluing that up. And like I said before, then we'll be at the point where we can just order some new fret wire for it, and a new set of tuners, and we'll address the electronics along the way. What do you think, Gibson? That looks pretty good, doesn't it, buddy? He's ow, hey. He's awful playful. Maine Coon cat. He's a little crazy. He killed a snake this morning, believe it or not. It was snow on the ground too. It's odd. We've got probably 2 inches of snow on the ground here in Maine right now. Alright, so Gibson, come on, dude. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause for a second. Oh, there. He clawed me too when I took him off the bench. Got me pretty good, actually. Anyway, hopefully he's not coming back, but you never know. Yeah, so it looks a lot better. A little cleaner to handle. Got some pretty good chips though we got to address. It's not a big deal though, like I said. I've got some rosewood dust right here. It's really fine. And I'm going to mix that up with some glue and fill those little things in. I'll probably do it after I fret it. And then I'll have just, I can come up against the fret wire and kind of scrape that off to the right elevation with a razor blade, and sand them out. You could do it before too. You could build a little dam in the slot to keep it from filling the slot, or you could just recut the slot. Any way you want to do it is fine. So what we're gonna do now is I think I'm gonna wedge this crack open a little bit, and we're gonna pump some glue in there. I'm gonna use fish glue, like I said, and then we're gonna get it all clamped up. And hopefully we can draw that right up closed tight. That would be really nice. And I can just kind of address any squeeze out from the glue and reshape this here. So we're going to do what we can, and that's about all you can do with something like this. You could, like I said, if you wanted to route this out, you could, but I mean, there's still a lot of structure there that's holding this anyway, and the string pull is gonna actually close this. I've even thought about putting a tuner back on and then just like, tightening it to help close it, but I think I can just clamp it and it'll work just fine. So without further ado, we're gonna get out the glue and the glue pump and get this thing glued up. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're back. Got a nice healthy heap of fish glue here. It's just getting warmed up. It was in the fridge, so it's a little thick right now. And I've got this crack kind of wedged apart with this little flat tool here, so I can get some glue in there. And I'm going to use this pump that I made, suction cup with some hose and like a primer ball. Then I can push that fish glue into the cracks with that. So we'll let the glue warm up a little bit and then we'll get right to it. Okay guys, so we got our fish glue kind of warmed up here, and that's what we're looking for, that kind of consistency, so it just kind of runs off there real easy. Okay, I might even let it warm up just one more second, and then we'll put some glue in it. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some fish glue in here. I'm really struggling to do this on camera, but we're gonna try to do it on camera anyway, irregardless. So we want to get some fish glue on here, and the nice thing about this stuff, it cleans up easy, and you'll never know it was even on there, so that's a good thing. And I'm pushing some of it in with this little paintbrush, and I'm going to get as much as we can in the crack, obviously, and the same on the front. We're going to hit this too and try to get some of that pushed in there really good. Like I said, don't worry, this all cleans up really nice, and it's really easy to take care of when you're done. Unlike super glues and epoxies and those kinds of things. Okay, so now we're going to take our pump and we're going to get right on this crack right here and see if we can push some of this glue in. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it pushing it out. When I push in one side of the crack, I can see air and glue come up in the other side of the crack where I'm not with my suction cup. So that's a good sign. It's getting down in there. I want to get some of this back around. Try to push a little bit more in there. I'm going to widen that out just a little bit more. Get as much as I can down in there. And it's running down in this end really nice too. And I got to get along the front edge of this fretboard. That had lifted up as well. So I'm just going to take a rag and clean some of this excess off right now. And we'll get the rest of it off when we're all done here. But just for now, so I can handle it without getting covered with glue. One more round. Try to push some more in there. And I'm going to try the suction cup one more time here and see if I can get some pushed in. Alright, here we go. Really tough to do with one hand and on camera, but oh yeah, there we go. And this works really good. Like I said, I made this just out of a suction cup and like a primer ball, you know, and works really nice. Okay, I gotta push a little bit more in here, Gibson, and then we'll be all done, buddy. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more in this front crack. Sorry if I'm off camera, guys, but that's just how this is when you're doing it in the heat of battle. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, oh yeah, I got a lot of squeeze out, which is a good sign. That means a lot of glue went in there, okay? So we're gonna wipe that off. We're gonna get more of it too, because when we clamp this together, we're gonna get a lot more. So I'm just trying to wipe off some of this excess for right now. Okay, now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a piece of cork padding on each side of this. We're gonna start out with one clamp. I already did a dry run on this too, so, and yeah, I might get a little cork stuck to it, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm getting a good amount of squeeze out right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's, there you go. Yeah, so, now, move the camera over here away from the cat. We got, you know, that crack has closed up pretty nice in the front. That's a good thing. And the one on the side looks pretty good now too. Got some squeeze out, like I said, from the clamp. Excuse me, I might put one more clamp on it too. Well, okay guys, I know that's kind of hard to see, but I got clamps in the way everywhere, but we got it closed up pretty good, actually. I mean, of course, anything like this where they're broke, there's going to be work after you glue. It's not just glue it and walk away. So we're going to let that dry and see what it looks like. And we're going to have to do a little bit of, you know, finish work, so to speak, and get it back in action. But at least we get it to the point of being glued, and now I'm going to order some fret wire for it, and it should be good to go when the wire shows up. And then we can work on the tuners and get those addressed. I need to order those as well. So, all right, I got to go clean up my tools and get the fish glue out of my pump here and put everything back away. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Old Gibson's tired. We're going to give him the rest of the day off. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys are doing good. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Take care. See ya.